What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Danmachi. And today we're going to be talking about, well, what's coming this week. And we're going to kick this off with a talk about Familia Rush. We have Familia Wargame coming up. We'll talk about that at the end. But Familia Rush is incoming this week. I believe last week it actually said it was coming in like at the end of this week, and I believe it's actually coming tomorrow. So we're that's what we expected, honestly. I thought it was a little weird they said it was starting at the end of the week, but neither here nor there. Familia Rush is incoming, and it is incoming very soon. So if you've not left your Familia, stay put. You do not have time to leave a Familia and join a new one. I mean, you do, but not really. It's really not worthwhile at this point. Stay put and just participate the best you can, because really, if you're just not participating, you're screwing over your Familia. Just big time. You want to make sure you stay put and take advantage so you can at least get the rewards. Because if you're not part of a Familia, you're going to get no rewards at all to begin with. I believe one of our Familias actually has 2 slots available. I believe all the other rest are full. So if you're not part of a Familia, you're actually looking to join one, make sure you post in our Discord. Link is in the description down below. There are actually 2 Discords now. There's my personal Discord, the Crew to Suspension Bridge to Venezuela. That's where you can join our Familia. And then, of course, there's the Stardust Garden, where you can actually learn more about the game. And there's a lot of tutorials and really awesome stuff over there. So make sure that you're taking advantage of all the tools available for you. But that's enough shameless self-promotion. Let's go ahead and get back into this and talk about what we need to do with this Familia Rush. Now, your first foe here is going to be the White Wraith. All these units are Phantasma units, so you want to use a Phantasma killer to get the most out of your unit. Now, that said, this unit is going to be a water, magic, and water physical attack type. The Unleash a skill which decreases allies' dex and agility. I really don't feel like this can be the end of the world. I think you mostly just want to pay attention to what they require. Even late game, I really don't think dex and agility is going to change a whole heck of a lot here. Enemy resists wind, water, and light are all up 20%, so don't use those. Fire, earth, and dark are 0, and thunder is down 30. And physical is down 20, and magic resist is 0. So you want to use a thunder physical unit to take this on. So they mentioned Tione and Tiona down here. I believe those are our new Thunder Phantasma units. Even if you have like the Argo from before 3rd anniversary, I don't think he's a Phantasma killer. In fact, I'm certain he's not a Phantasma killer. But he'll still not be a bad unit to throw in here if you don't have one of the new units. So just plan your teams accordingly and be smart about this. We're going to cover this more in a video tomorrow where we're going to talk deeply about Familia Rush and what to expect and what each one requires and strategies and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with those, because we're going to be back to doing daily content, and double daily if I can really swing it, which I have a really good one planned for tonight. So stay tuned for all that. And of course, we have Danmachi streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the rest of the week we generally do Twitch streams, which are just random games and a lot of fun. So make sure you stay up to date with all that, guys. Anyway, once again, more shameless self-promotion. Familia Rush enemy number 2. I promise I'm not going to push too much more of that. By the way, buy some... No, I don't have any merch. Gale, Crest, Undead. Another Phantasma unit. Physical attack, no element. Wind, magic attack. Unleashes a skill which stuns all allies. Now, this is really, really crucial, and this is actually leading me into the video for tonight. We just, I believe a week and a half ago, everybody got, all of the anklets, all of the armors, all that stuff. Everybody's pretty much got everything at this point. You don't have to fight Record Buster to go after that. In fact, we have Record Buster incoming, so we'll talk about it. So you pretty much right out of the gate, even if you're brand new at this game, you're going to have everything you need to basically take on a stunning opponent. So make sure you plan. Unleashes a skill which removes all debuffs on self, so make sure you buff your allies. Don't waste a lot of time debuffing your opponent, because it's not going to do a whole lot of good. Enemy resistance. Wind, water, and light are all up 10%. Thunder's up 50%, so don't use thunder. Earth and dark are down 20, and fire is down 40. Physical magic doesn't matter. In fact, they specifically mentioned lead down here. So basically, you take on this with fire units, especially ones that may be Phantasma killers, and you will be in a great state. Lead looks like one of their favorites, but we'll go into all that in more detail tomorrow. Enemy number 3, this is the single target, the final unit, Avalanche Undead, once again a Phantasma unit. Physical attack, no element, water magic attack, unleashes strength-raising skills on himself, so you need somebody who removes the strength buff. You need that. Once you get late game, that's going to be critical to your success. Water resistance is up 30%. Fire, earth, wind, light, and dark are all 0, and thunder is down 60. Physical resistance is up 10, magic resistance down 40. So thunder magic units, i.e. the Leafia we just got, which I really need to get the following unit for, they're going to be very, very, very important for this. So make sure you are taking advantage, guys. Build proper teams. We'll talk about this in a lot more detail tomorrow, so once again, stay tuned for that. I said I would not do any more self-promotion. I did more. All main story stamina 1/3%. This is really good for new players. The only thing I will warn you, don't EOL. And by EOL, I mean don't finish all of your story quests, because you want to have some story available to farm later on. I do all the normal mode and then save hard and very hard for later on, or pick and choose what you're going to do, but save some of these things because you are going to want to have some iris farming available later on down the road when we've got big events incoming, anniversaries and things like that. Speaking of anniversaries, weapon upgrade support campaign. These are actually all part of the Asian and EU anniversaries. Asian's getting 2 year, EU's getting 1 year. So these are all kind of part of that, and this is going to be part of tonight's video. Weapon upgrade support campaign. During this period, enhanced great success rate is tripled when upgrading weapons, and armor uses chance to improve your weapons and strengthen your party. Take advantage of this, guys. Like I said, all this is part of Asian 2 year and European 1 year anniversaries. They're basically bundling those as one big thing. Loads of Iris and Gotcha tickets available. We'll get to that in a moment. Luxurious login bonuses. We'll get to that again in one moment. Special item bundles containing prism bonds. These are awesome. We'll talk about those. And what we just talked about, story 1/3 and weapon upgrade support campaign. Here are the bundles. Now, these are paid Iris bundles. These are whale boxes. But the A is going to have an adventure prism bond, and B is going to have an assist prism bond. If you're going to buy one of these, the assist prism bond is a better one to buy, just because if you have to buy these out of, let's say, your Dolb, this is 15 units. That one's 10 units. 10 obviously being the numbers of bonds, 4-star bonds you would have to sell to get it. So better value, but both of these are going to be pretty substantial. You're getting 2 4-star guaranteed tickets, which are 11 draws too, so they can actually be any unit. Every 4-star unit in this is from November 2019 and on, so all of these units should be very, very relevant. You're not going to get hosed on this. 11 draw, 3-star ticket, 100 large whetstones, 100 mystic bellows, 100 secret hammers. That alone makes this worthwhile. This is going to be a little pricey one, but I haven't whaled in this game in a minute. I did a little bit, but not a huge amount. So for me, this is definitely going to be happening here really soon. This is the login bonus screen, and I apologize, this is kind of small, but you can see here, 3-star ticket, 20 hours, 3-star ticket, 20 hours, 3-star ticket, 20 hours, 3-star ticket, 20 hours, so on and so forth, all the way up to the end of the 3rd week when you get a 4-star guaranteed 11 draw ticket for free. Just log in every day. It's about a 4-week period to get these. Just log in every day, guys. If you miss a day or two, it's no big deal, but don't get in the habit of doing that, because then you're going to miss out on that final one. It's just Murphy's Law. It's going to happen, guys. So make sure you log in every single day and get that free ticket. It is going to be so important. 7th Zone is back. I don't believe we know the typing yet. We should get that tomorrow when we get our data mines. Hero Fauna Quest is coming back tomorrow as well. As you know, we have CP Item Quest right now, so make sure, I hope you were running that every day. I never got a chance to make a video on it. But Hero Fauna Quest is coming back, and that is going to be really important, especially considering right now we're going into a big period of having all new units. We're going to have new units every week. We'll get to that too. So make sure you just run this every single day. It's 0 stamina. There's no reason not to. Record Buster we talked about is back. It is water type. I believe Thunder is going to be what you're going to need to use for this. So once again, hopefully you've got Leafia. I imagine Thunder and Magic is going to be her weakness. These tend to be how these things go. So really just start planning for this, and we'll talk about that when it drops. So tonight, 7th Zone and Wargame run out. CP item quest runs out tomorrow night. I know it says the 21st and the 22nd, but these are all JP times. So basically, tack a day off that. So 7th Zone and Wargame, you got to finish tonight. Remember, this Wargame is a pre-round for FWG. So if you're not doing everything you need to do in Wargame, today's the day to do it. I'm personally going to be spending some Iris, unfortunately, because I did slack this weekend. 10:22. This is 21 for most of the rest of us. Like I said, this is all JP time, so take a day off of that. This is tomorrow. What's Day Hero Fall into Quest? 7th Zone, Record Buster, the Asian and European anniversaries, main story, 1/3 stamina, and weapon upgrade support campaign, which are actually all part of the anniversary. I don't know why they had to put that separately. All those drop tomorrow night, just in time for stream. 10:23, that's the day after that. It's Thursday. Asian European Anniversary Campaign, Anniversary Login Bonuses. Familia Rush Season 20 will kick off, actually. So Familia Rush is Thursday, not Wednesday. So maybe you actually do have some time. Good, because we need people in the Familia. Then it says 2,500. That is obviously, I don't know why they would say 2,500. Anyway, for most of us, that's going to be Friday. We're going to get Danmachi Season 3, Episode 4. We're going to get all the presents. We're going to get the free 11 draw. New anime side stories. And it says down here, Familia Wargame kicks off on 11/4. So plan for that. We're that close to the end of the month. That is horrifying. But this is the new unit we're going to be getting this week. That's the, the presents and the free 11 draw and all that stuff that we're going to get from the new episode dropping. This is our new unit. If this unit looks familiar at all, I can almost guarantee you this is Ray, the harpy we met at the end of... is she considered a harpy or a... Well, the sirens are the fish. The harpy we met at the end of the last episode, the one that kind of met with Belle and Welf in the dungeon. That's going to be in our new unit. Will she be an adventurer and assist? I'm going to guess she's an adventurer, but, I mean, who knows at this point? I really thought Vinny was going to be an adventurer. So who knows? Who knows whatsoever? But that is all dropping on Friday for all of us. So, that is stupid hype. Let me know if you guys are hyped for this week's news and all that stuff. Like I said, stay tuned because I've got the big video coming out this afternoon about equipment. We'll talk about the campaign and all that stuff. I've got a lot to talk about, and we're back to doing daily videos, hopefully double daily, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Like, and comment, and share. As always, I'll be back at you guys with more Danmachi here really, really soon, and of course, we've got the live stream tonight, so stay tuned for all that as well. I'll see you guys on the next one.